Good morning, guys. Welcome back to CG for all, and we are discussing about advanced core Java courses. So let's continue with the same journey. So today we are going to discuss about the functional interface. Already we discussed about default and static method and for each method. So keep the agenda in mind and let's start today's journey. So what is basically functional interface? We already understand about the interface. So functional interface means interface, and then top of the interface functionality we have to some extra features that is called functional interface. What is that extra feature? We have to understand. So interface have one unimplemented method is called an functional interface or SAM interface. Clear? Interface allowed to use only one abstract method is called functional interface. This is the basic syntax over here. In any interface, first things we have to, one should be package and then interface name. If this is a functional interface, we cannot add more than one abstract method. Let's understand with an example. Okay, clear? So let us understand. I have defined one functional interface, example 1. So this is an interface, and this interface containing one abstract method. Return type of the test is string. If we try to add one more abstract method, let's see, abstract, I am taking return type void or anything, void void test 6. This will give an example, give an error, compile time error. So functional interface should not allow more than one abstract method, more than one unimplemented method. Clear? So then what is called the SAM interface? Interface have one unimplemented method known as single abstract method. Basically single abstract method is only the functional interface. Clear? Now let's understand more functionality about the functional interface. So we understood that functional interface contain only one abstract method. So next question is, can we write abstract method in the functional interface? Yes, we can write. Can we define a static method and default method or not? So let's understand with an example. Till now we understand that functional interface contains only abstract method. That is the only definition of the functional interface. The functional interface, inside the functional interface we can define n number of static method, n number of default method also. Clear? Okay, now going to the next example. So we have many predefined functional interface in Java. This functional interface we can use to reduce the code. In the current section we will understand what all the predefined interfaces, functional interfaces, not all, some of the predefined which is mostly we are using. So go through one by one. So we can use this in our project, in our interview very frequently. So let's understand one by one. So we have some predefined functional interface. That predefined functional interface meaning the interface which contain only one abstract method. Clear? First one is runnable. So let's understand the runnable. Let us consider runnable interface. So runnable interface have one method, run method. So we have to implement because we have implemented runnable interface. So this interface is known as functional interface because have one abstract method and the method is run method. Clear? Second thing, comparable interface. Comparable interface. So what is this comparable interface? Let's understand with an example. So this for comparator interface. So what I am discussing about comparable interface. So let's see the comparable interface. Then we will see the comparable. First see the comparator. So comparator interface Comparable interface only. So comparable interface should be in the java.lang package. So this interface we have to see. So this interface when we implemented, we have to override the unimplemented method. So comparable interface, what is the method? Compare to interface. Compare to is a method. Return type of the compare to is int and parameter is object. So please understand these things, because is compare to method we are using everywhere when we have to compare. So this is one of the comparable interface, functional interface. Next, comparator. Same way we have the comparator interface. Let's understand the comparator interface. Comparator interface. So comparator interface also have one unimplemented method. The method name is compare, which containing two parameter. Both are object type. Clear? Next example. Let us understand predicate. So predicate when we use. So predicate. So predicate generally what the functional interface they define in the function package basically. Predefine in the lang package, and the new functional interface we define in the java.util.function package. So let us consider predicate is a function. Predicate is an interface. When we use this functional interface, we have to implement our test method. So this method is used to check the boolean value. When we in the next section, when we cover the lambda expression, then we understand how the functional interface will be used, and it should be reduce the number of lines of code. Okay, clear? So this is the predicate interface. Next is consumer. Consumer already we see that we have in the functional package we have accept method. Next is callable interface. So callable interface, let us understand the callable interface. So we have a callable interface. Inside that we have a call method, return type is object. We are using this callable interface in the multi-threading environment. We understand when we go to the multi-threaded environment. Next is supplier interface. Supplier. So we have a supplier is get the object type and is have an get method. So when we go to the next section lambda expression, then we go one by one with an example. So till now we have understood the functional interface. So functional interface we can divide by ourselves, as well as in the functional interface some predefined functional interface Java have given us. So this interface is defined in the lang package, some of them the lang package, and Java had added some of the functional interface in the util package. Util.function package basically. Clear? So in the next section, when we going to the lambda expression, what this lambda expression do is giving us the new syntax. Top of the functional interface is very easy to use this functional interface. So what is the advantage of this is we can not able to write, we no need to write the 10 line of code. Easily we can use with the one line of code. So all this boilerplate codes which code is not in much user, we can reduce that. That is the most advantage of the lambda expression in the Java. So then this is the advantage. So what happening in the previous year in 2013-14, many of the versions in the other language like Python and R language and all, they are reducing the numbers of lines of code. So Java also implemented the functional interface and reduced the numbers of lines of code. So in the next session we will understand with the lambda expression. Now let's just understand one example for the functional interface. Let us consider we have a developer, right? This is a functional interface. So we have a taken in server, we have taken on method, right? Let us consider one is a developer, one is a tester. So we are taking a method, and full stack developer. Same thing. This is the common practice what we did in the first section. See, we have a discussing through the default method and static method. So let us understand here. So full stack developer, we are implementing UI developer and developer. So we have to implement the unimplemented method because this is an interface. So we have unimplemented that. So we have a developer, and if we want to override, we have to override. Okay, and this is the test. Clear? And if we have because these methods are a static method, no need to override. We have to call with the interface name only. That should be the mandatory. We can call the static method of the interface with the interface name only. We cannot call with the object reference. Okay, clear. Let's run the program. First we have to save. Okay, so it will giving a full stack developer is the subset of the tester and developer, and we have server start time for the UI developer and developer, because we are overridden like a static method. So this is the brief of the functional interface. So in the next section, we will use the functional interface top of the Lambda expression. Hope is clear. If you have any doubt, anything, get back to us. If please do not forget to subscribe our channel, drop us a mail, call us, and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Thanks for the time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.